はい。ということで皆さんこんにちは。ゲーム大好きでございます。ということでね、本日も引き続きまして、こちらの、ゲームね、ドローゲンやっていこうと思います。前回この周辺の民家をね、捜索しまして、誰もいねえじゃんみたいな話になったわけですよね。で、もう少し手がかりが欲しいなということで、今日は街のね、新しいところに、ちょっと進んでいこうかなというふうに思います。教会とかがあるよみたいなことを確か言っていたんだよね。ちょっとそこにね、向かって行こうかなと思います。はい、じゃあ行きましょう。この上ですかね。ここのエリアは確か前回にロックがかかっていて、進めないね、みたいなことを言っていたんですけども、今回は進めるようになってる。てかめっちゃ綺麗だね。自然がいいね、自然が。自然が美しいわ。ありましたね。教会。動物がいるね。教会があるわ。なんか丸焦げやけど、教会、お知らせ。
July 24th,
特別
Memorial
式。
Service. A commemoration of the accident
鉱
of the
山の
mine
事
this
故を、
past summer.
悼む
No
会が
services after that.
夏に開かれた。その後行われていない。わお、てかめっちゃいい場所だね。めっちゃいい場所にあるやん。すげえな。このお墓何があったの？
It's a
ついてき
cemetery.
た。
But look at the soil. These are recent burials.
You're right.
Do you think this is where everyone's gone?
みんなの行き先ってことかもしれないな。
Are,
How many graves are there?
not enough, I guess. How many people lived here?
I'm not sure. Also, someone must have buried them.
There's that.
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period
短時
of
間で
time.
数人が死んだ。
An
大
accident?
量殺人。
A mass murder? Spanish flu?
I wouldn't want to speculate until I've learned more.
I can speculate for the both of us.
Well, Betty's not here. I'm gonna keep looking.
What about the church?
チャーチ。チャーチってこれ？これはチャーチなの？
Why would they board up a church?
板で教会を封印するんだ。
Listen,
幽霊を
Or
逃
the
すんだ。
goats from getting in?
なんて
What
書い
does
てある
that
の？
say?
神はここにはいない。こっち行けないね。さあ、何があったんでしょうか、この村に。そしてなぜ誰もいなくなったんでしょうかね。こっちは行けないね。入れないので、この中も
Betty would have taken plenty of constitutionals here.
Well, so
探
much
索は
for
できない
that.
な。
No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air. You go on ahead. I'll find you.
どこ行った？いい景色ですね。どっか入り口あるのか？ないよな。
Alice?
Yes?
どうすればいいの次。いい景色ではあるが、誰も人がいない。これは何だろうな。これ俺のさっきいた場所か。ここら辺見てないっけ？入れへんか。こっちも入れない？入れへんね。どうすりゃいいんだ？今いるのがここと。 この下にもなんかあるか。結構でも、エリア的には狭い感じなのかな。これは俺さっき見た場所だよね、多分ね。このさらになんか下があるな。入れるわ。
And stay here instead.
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
さあ、なんかあるぞ、ここ。写真。
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Fretland
中
and
入れないね。
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned.
Breaking and entering, I will not. I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
なるほどね。これかな、入れへんのかな。特にでもなんかこれ、こっか上登れるとかでもないもんな。特に入れなさそうか。無理っぽいね。
The weather is favorable today.
I did a little dance last night.
向こうにもなんかあ
Appeasing
る。
the weather gods. Thor, in
Posta.
particular, was my...
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
フェリー、電信機。
The telegraph is out of
電信
order.
機を使えないようだ
Well,
な。
there goes my plan. NOSOS.
This was 2 years ago, but the notice is still up.
How can it take 2 years to get something like that fixed?
If they couldn't afford it? Or couldn't get anyone to come fix it?
Well, this place really is off the map. Here be dragons. Or Draugans, I guess.
フェリー。
The ferry route is no longer operating.
Rats!
Mrs. Fretland already informed me in her letter.
I know. Still warrants a resounding rats.
I wonder why it stopped running.
Look around. How many people live here? 20? 30? That can't be enough for a ferry route.
Things got quieter after the mine closed down.
They need to move on and find something else to put their village on the map. Tobacco farming, maybe.
OK? さあ、まだ、あ、なんか向こうにもなんかあるな。あ、船か。船着き場。
There's no damage to the rope.
I don't know what that means.
Nobody cut it. I guess the knot could have unraveled on its own.
Didn't you say you used a sailor's knot?
I'm a scholar, not a fisherman.
So who took our boat? A
謎。
ghost?
There must be a logical explanation. It's safe to say no ghost in the night stole our boat.
If you say so. But then who were you chasing after last night? A shadow?
I don't know. It was probably all in my head.
RB リッシーの近くで会話す
It's
る。
quite peaceful.
If no one was around, I'd strip naked.
実
The
に
earth
平
would
和だ。
delight in my bare feet. The wind would savor playing with my hair.
Is
Ano?
that so?
I don't know, I just like being naked. But not when you're around, teddy bear.
これはなんだ描く。ああ、これ絵描けんのか。確かにすごい平和な空気が漂ってますね。ただ今のところなんかめぼしいその手がかりというところはないかな。 向こうになんかまたありますね。一瞬見る。場所としては今いるのはここだよね。これ登れんのかな？登れへん。向こうになんかあるね。ちょっと行ってみますか。船があるな。
A boat! Teddy! Hot dog! This is our ticket out of here!
Not without Betty.
ボートって言ってもなんかほぼ腐りかけてるようなボートやけど。さあ、こっ
What's
ち
this?。
これは何？
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward.
お、なんかあ
I
る
was
ね。
just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
読む。
Till Min Om. It's a memorial.
記念碑。
3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Framberg, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland? The boy in the photograph.
事故。
The accident must have forced the mine to close down.
What does any of this have to do with us?
I still don't know why Elizabeth came here,
And you think it has something to do with this mine?
or with what it did to the village. Maybe.
アンフレッドランド。フレッドランド家の末帝は同家の野望の犠牲だったのではないかというのに思った。
He was just 19.
How long had he been working in the mine? That's too young for a dirty job like digging into rock.
We're in the real world, Lissy. Most teeners don't have the luxury to idle away their days with games and witty repartee.
Ouch.
うん。トロッコ。
What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just boring old silver?
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay. I don't understand why they just leave this here. Like an altar to adversity. It's creepy.
Rustic superstition. Perhaps they believed they'd attract bad luck if they moved it.
Where
線
do
路。
these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers.
あの上になんかあるよね。で、この上に扉がありますね。
No trespassing for
裏切
traitors.
り者立ち入り禁止。どういう意味や？
Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
侵入禁止。危険。
What do you say, old sport?
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers! You may be the most boring man in this country. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
裏切り
What
者とは
now?
誰だ？
We've looked everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
OK。じゃあ商店をもう一回見に行けみたいなこと言ってましたね。さっきのお店ですね。なんかあるぞ、これ。
Turned into a pebble, and they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful? Why, I'd be a murderer.
これはさっき見たよな。さて、商店に一旦戻りましょうかね。商店への道は、これか。これが商店だよな。これをもう一回見ましょうか。
Frederick Fretland and son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
The Fretlands have their fingers in all the pies, including the only store in town.
Also the post office and telegraph. There may be something that'll lead us to Betty in there.
Or at least to some canned sardines. We need to get you fed, old bean.
なるほど、郵便局か。あと、ここ、開けるってできるね。ガチャッと開けちゃえないの。無理か。あ、見るってできるな。
Is that?
帽子だ。
Come here.
あれはさっきのベティの帽子だよね。
She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm
I
not
know
sure.
my sister's hat, Lissy. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
よっしゃ、じゃあ入るか。入れへんやん。どうやって入ろうかね。あ、ここなんかマークが出てるな。開ける。開かないのか。どっか開く場所があるんじゃない？開かないね。しかもなんか周りが暗くなってきた。気のせいか。開かねえじゃん。登れないしな。さあ、どっから入ればいいかね。こっちか？開かない。ここ開きそうじゃん。
Here's an open window.
てか開いてる
You
やん。
seem eager to break the law. I approve.
引く。
It won't budge.
Ah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
You can do this. 強く引く。
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oops.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
さあ、あ？入る。ん？入れない。
Edward Charles Harding. Dilettante. World traveler. Cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this
の書いてあ
place.
る。
Betty,
Edward.
I hope you weren't here when.
Is this blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's all right then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
バーンマーダー。
Barn means child,
子供。
and mortar.
マーダーは
Child
殺人
murder.。Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
なるほどね。怖いじゃん。
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
で
Damnation.
も開かないな。
The hat's
これ
in here.
Calm down, old boy. Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here? There could be more clues.
All right.
手がかりが置いてあるかもしれない。
Everything's
こっち開
Jake.
くかな。
We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
開いた。
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
鍵を
Your
探
life
してい
of
る。
crime continues.
鍵かけ。
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
落書き。あ、書き置き。
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
読む。
It's from Simon.
サイモンからだ。
Yai put it means
私は
I
置いた。
put. Knuckle
鍵
is。key.
鍵を私は置いた。
Casa. I don't know what that word means.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
なるほど。これはなんだ。もう選択できない。ここら辺にもなんかいろいろあるね。未配達の郵便。
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
時計。電報端
Out
末。
of order.
故障
Why
中。
hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
うん。こんなもんかな。あ、なんかあるぞ。これなんだ。
It's the same photograph as in the
Johan's
farmhouse, but
gone. At least, I assume he's the one who's been... Snip.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
このレジの中とかにありそうな感じがする。
Casa.
あ、こ
So
のカッ
that's
サー
what
で書い
it
てあるな。
means.
これか。
Cash register.
キャッシュレジスターのことか。どうやって開けるんだろう。開ける。
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't
開
worry.
いた。
If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
元気。とりあえず鍵だけ
Wasn't
取
there
ってくる。
supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
OK。じゃあ行くか。さあ、これでここ開けましょう。さあ、帽子があるね。で、なんか下に書き置きみた
It
いなや
is
つが
her
ある。
hat.
妹の帽子だ。
Betty was here, and not long ago.
If that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
Do your best, Edward. So, what now?
どこ行っ
If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
理由があるはずだ。読む。
A handwritten note.
Not lying. What does it say?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... What's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rock's below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you a million clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
あれだよ。
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
あの前にある崖か？どこ行ったアリッシー。あ、もう向かってんな。さあ、これで出ましょうかね。あの上？
What are you doing?
どうやって
This
登っ
doesn't
た？
concern us.
どうやって登ったこい
Who's
つ。
staying in her home, for God's sake? Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute.
もうすぐここに来なさいよ。あ、こっから登れそうな。
This looks very dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it. It's not Mount Everest.
I don't know about this. Whoopsie-daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid,
花があるね。
and this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl got
Edward.
herself...
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
なるほど。まあ、さっきの家にいた女の子に何があったのかっていうのを二人
Where
で
are you going?
突き止めるよ。Where are you going? あ、そう。これ取れってか。
That's been here a while.
長い
Didn't
間
you
置かれ
say
てい
it
れば
happened over a month ago?
You'd think
事
her
件があったの
family
1
would
ヶ
have
月以上
replaced
前
it with fresh flowers. Something struck this bush. She must have landed on it when... on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward.
岩。
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you
裏
move
側
the
に何
rock
か
aside?
見えるな、確かに。移動させよう。靴か？違う、なんだ。人形か。
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe
Cool,
the
cool,
killer
cool.
also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. It looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my...
よし、じゃあセーブ入ったんで、ここで終わりますかね、今日は。続きは次回ですね。さらにこの上に向かうっていうところから、やっていこうかなというふうに思いますので、はい、よろしくお願いいたします。ということでご視聴ありがとうございました。バイバイ。